Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cyclocross race fans of all types and makes, welcome to Woodland Park in Seattle, Washington.
Virtually every weekend from September through December, rain or shine, cars with bikes on racks converge on a public park beginning in the dark morning hours and continuing throughout the day. They carry a special breed of cyclists to compete in an internationally celebrated race. It's the national sport in Belgium. Born in France over 100 years ago and introduced into the United States in the 60s, it's exploding in popularity in the Northwest. It's called Cyclocross.
Ready! Go, Daddy! Go, Daddy!
The sport is getting really popular, so let me explain.
Go!
Today there are almost 100,000 racers nationwide and well over 1,000 in and around the Puget Sound. They range from 5 years old to over 65, male and female. Friends and families show up in droves to cheer, heckle, and clang cowbells. Food trucks and vendors set up their wares. Bike clubs create a bizarre-style alley with their tents, bikes lined up on racks. On the colder days, there might be small wood fires to warm by. People on bikes slither through the crowds. So what is it like to race cyclocross?
It's insane. It hurts worse than just about anything else I've ever done, including marathons and triathlons. It requires you to have a level of fitness and be able to handle a bike. And it's kind of a chess game. You can't just come out here and ride fast. You have to think. It's you against your bike, and you against your own body, and you against the course, and you against all the other racers.
Cyclocross courses are circuitous, weaving around trees, trails, streams, and man-made barriers like stairs and barricades. Typically, riders do 3 to 10 laps, each about a mile long. And when a whole bunch of riders get out there, it gets a little crazy. Fast down hills, slow climbs, slips and falls in the mud, and yes, some crashing. Racers overcome challenges by sheer grit, some by wit. But all need muscle, balance, and a good dose of adrenaline. Somehow the racers love it. Back on a frosty, cold October morning, racers shared war stories after their race.
How's it feel? You just finished your race.
I don't know. My lungs are toasted. It feels kind of like cold, frosty air. It's seared your lungs a little bit.
Did you like it?
Oh, it was great. It was great. It was very, very fast.
How was your race?
Barfy. No, wait. That came at the end. Great.
Did you have fun?
It was great. Yes, you bet.
That was a IT professional and a Boeing engineer. And here's a local chef.
It's very challenging. It's an adrenaline rush, and every course is different, so it's really fun to see what you're up against.
And it's not just fun for the racers. Cyclocross is an excellent spectator sport. The tightly woven course provides spectators an up-close position to cheer a friend up a muddy hill or around a tight corner, and then they run across to the other side of the course to cheer them again as the racers hurdle barricades, remount, and take off down a straightaway in a full sprint. For the MFG series, Alex Walker calls the race from his perch atop a truck, entertaining and educating racers and spectators alike.
The Woodland Park Grand Prix, MFG race number 6 of the series, brought to you by Raleigh Bicycles.
The Northwest is blessed with 2 full-scale cyclocross race series, Seattle Cyclocross and MFG. There's at least one race every weekend from September until Christmas. MFG hosted its last race of the season on November 10th at Woodland Park on a mild and unusually not rainy day. There were 1,288 racers and just as many spectators. Spectators are drawn by the convenience of race locations, but also by the infectious spirit of the community at the races, more so than with road racing.
Cyclocross does a better job of just bringing you into the fold. I think there's a better chance for smiles and a huggable moment in this community.
Seattle Cyclocross will wrap up the season here with a few more races, so there's still time to go out and race or cheer. Then a handful of racers will pack up for the U.S. Grand Prix, hosted by Deschutes Brewery in Bend, Oregon, at 3,600 feet in elevation, and the first weekend in December, snow is expected. And frozen mud there would not be unheard of. At the end of the day, riders will be battered and bruised, tired and hungry, but they will wear broad smiles as they pack their bikes up onto their car racks like muddy trophies of a day of fun and conquest.
Mark Morante, great job, all done. John Herzog, all done. A couple more riders, and the top 10 of the 45 plus will be in the books.